So let's read 33.
Verse 33. And Saul said to David, "You are not able to go against this Philistine to fight with him, for you are a youth, and he a man of war from his youth."
So now King Saul's voice is coming as what? A voice opposing because of his experience, right? He looked at the young David and said, "You're a youth, but Goliath is a man of war from his youth." So this is two things that don't connect. So now Saul is saying, you don't have experience. So there are going to be voices that come that sees you from what? The external. How did King Saul see David? Just what he saw with his eyes. He couldn't go behind him and see what his spirit man is, right? He saw what with his eyes. So in the same way, there's going to be voices that come against us and see us how we are, right? They see us for what we do, what our nationality, what our language is, what our color is, right? Where we come from, what we're wearing, where we live. That's what they all opposing voices look at us and judge us just with this, right? And they say, no, you can't do it because this is what you are. But the thing is, they don't know the journey that David has gone through. They don't know the victories that David has gone through. Same, when someone looks at you, can they know the victories you've gone through with God? No, they can't. They don't know the victories. Someone looks at me, they will never know that I overcame that because they're only seeing the external. So it's easy to judge a person according to their external and being like, you can't do it. Look what you have to offer. So how did David go against the king? That sounds like he's giving very good wisdom. Because it says that Goliath is a man of war from his youth. Goliath didn't just pick up this javelin and sword yesterday. Since his youth, Goliath has been training. So how did David strengthen himself here? He had to remind himself of his past victories. He had to be like Saul. Wait, I know you're looking at me and I look young, but guess what God has done in my life? This is why you got to testify of what God has done in your life. You testify to everyone so that they can see what God has done in your life. They're judging you according to what they see with their eyes. So testify what the Lord has done in your life. Open your mouth and tell them, guess what God has done? Guess how God has delivered me? Guess what the miracles God has done in my life? Right? This is how we shut the mouth of the opposing voices. We testify of the victories that God has done for us. Amen?